1 year.
I know, man, it's crazy.
Can't believe it's been 1 year.
1 year.
Our next guest is a decorated U.S. Army veteran who experienced the tragedies of war and used this adversity to pivot his life.
Redline Steel is a company that I founded in 2016. We're the largest customized steel home decor manufacturer in the nation.
Please welcome our Hux hero, Colin Wayne. Colin, what a great story.
1 year ago. Do you remember that phone call? You were so skeptical about PR 1 year ago.
Yeah, man. I remember it like it was yesterday. Gave you a call, and honestly, it was the best decision as my business and as a personal brand. You got elevated incredibly. So, you know, I did all my publicity. That's what I told you on the phone. I was like, look, why should I work with you? Pitch me. Why should I work with you when I was able to do this, this, and this on my own? And I was very skeptical, very hesitant because of what I had accomplished. You know, 50 plus magazine covers without a PR firm, without an agency. So to pay somebody like you, right. I'm like, you got to prove yourself. What guarantees can you put in place?
And what did I tell you about guarantees?
Nothing. I cannot guarantee anything. Okay, what about a lower contract term so I can limit that liability?
And that's what we did is, you know, we had to figure out what your story was. We had to go to the media with that story. And that's when the guarantees started coming in. There was that trust. You needed to trust the process. And then once we went out there, boom, the sky was the limit.
Sky's the limit, man. And that's why I've already re-signed the contract, not for 1 year, 3 years.
The item that started it all.
Yeah, no, I remember this, man, like it was yesterday. I remember this brought in our biggest celebrity actress to Redline and introduced us as a mainstream brand.
We don't want to take, we want to give.
That's U.S. Army veteran Colin Wayne video chatting with movie star Megan Fox.
I can't believe you served 3 tours and you're still only like 29, right? That's a lot of tours so young.
And so Memorial Day, that's a day to honor those that paid the ultimate sacrifice, which is why this sign in particular is for exactly that reason, which is why I'm honored that Megan and I collaborated to donate over $2 million worth of products, which is incredible.
This is when the people over profit mindset really came into place when we started creating these type of products for charities and partnering you up with it.
Yeah, I remember, you know, we had to create some type of out-of-the-box strategy, something to grab attention, also build our credibility as a brand, as an advocate, a humanitarian, as a philanthropist, so that celebrities and media outlets would actually want to work with us in general. So creating that brand strategy around putting people over profit was ultimately the key driving factor to a lot of the PR efforts.
Exactly. You know, you can't get stories told about you unless you're real and you are who you say you are, and you build that credibility first and get that story told, because then everybody wants to come in and, you know, partner up, which, you know, we got a lot of partnerships.
Yeah, millions of dollars. Actually, you know, 2020 was a rough year for a lot of people. Donated over $5 million in total in 2020 to first responders, medical staff, nonprofits. Massive, you know, celebrity endorsements that really got behind it because we were able to tell that story where they could go and look for themselves across People Magazine, TMZ, Us Weekly, and see what we're all about. I think the identity that I at least want to put first is that in a world of capitalism, there's people out there that truly care about people and that you can make an impact no matter where you live. Even though I'm not in California or New York or some of these sexy states, you can still make a significant impact to millions of people across the nation.
When the pandemic hit this spring, Wayne says he's fortunate he could help out his team.
I wanted to make sure that they had one thing, and that was a peace of mind. And so in April, I covered all of my employees' house payments and just reassured them that no matter what, I'll go without so that you can be taken care of.
So Colin and Shanae, we're gonna walk into Pottery Barn and we're gonna just buy gifts for unsuspecting customers. And yeah, happy holidays.
We've got the van loaded up. over 200 plus Christmas gifts that we're going to be giving away.
I ended up getting a twinkle tree. Oh, I was beyond surprised. Kind of just overly whelmed my heart.
Christmas. Thank you very much. Have a nice holiday.
Thank you. I think that when you can give without the expectation of a return, that you can't go wrong.
Oh my God, how beautiful is that?
Isn't that nice?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Glad you liked it. So I'm a very data-driven individual. I look at things from a lot of different angles, which is why when I reached out to Zach, I was trying to mitigate any risk humanly possible. And at the end of the day, just like any entrepreneur that's wanting to grow their personal brand or their business, and you want to see that elevated. As the fastest growing company in the state of Alabama, according to Inc. 5000, number 4 in industry as far as manufacturing, I have taken a lot of mitigated risk. And I can say with certainty, partnering with Zach, ZTPR, was one of the best investments that I could have made as an entrepreneur for my personal brand, and also just elevating myself by putting people over profit, partnering with nonprofits, partnering with celebrities, and traveling the United States, and honestly, making a significant impact. And to those that are on the fence, what I would say to you is, is the money investment truly worth not knowing what you could have accomplished at the end of the day? I want you to think about that. Like, if I would not have signed with Zach a year ago, the hundreds of articles that were published in place, the TV show appearances that drove hundreds of thousands of dollars in direct impact sales, hundreds of thousands of unique concurrent visitors to our website would not have happened. The growth that you see here, 110,000 square feet, lasers, I mean, these are like $600,000 investments. I would compare the same comparison charts. I would say, upgrading from a plasma table to a laser, is it worth that impact? Is it worth the $500,000? And it's a no-brainer. Once you get started, once you take that first leap of faith to say, you know what, I can seriously do some damage if I believe in myself, if I've got a true vision of what I want to accomplish, and I partner with incredible people that truly think outside of the box. So guys, if you're on the fence, don't be. If he's willing to even work with you in general, I would take that opportunity. If you don't, I want you to think about where you could be 3 to 5 years down the road with him helping you, or imagine where you would be without his help. I'm going to let you decide that from there.